And that's it, full time.
Thanks for joining us for this week's edition of NRL Roundup, where we bring you all the highlights out of the latest round of NRL action. Two competition heavyweights, the Roosters and Storm, kicked off round 16. The COVID-19 outbreak in Sydney meant this match had been moved from the Sydney Cricket Ground to Newcastle. So who would fare better at this neutral venue? Let's find out.
Now, Tupanua, dummy half, playing his 50th tonight. That ball is taken cleanly in goal by Remus Smith for a dart back to the 20-metre line and a tap. 35 away from his own line, taken down by Verrills and Tupanua. 51st grade games for
look at this
him, and here's a chance for Addo Carr to go across and put it down. Does he? He slides over.
Well, that's a coaching try right there. That is a coaching try. 20-metre tap, take one up, and then kick, because they know that Tedesco will be up close to the line, and they've kicked for the fastest man on the planet, who's got down there very quickly.
As they come across to Walker again, and a step and a dummy, and he puts a kick in that's too heavy.
Oh, that is so good to see.
So Cameron retires. Now we've got Brandon and Remus. And now the ball is stolen. This fellow lives just down the road, Nico Hines from the Umina Bunnies. He's got it. 24 minutes gone. It's 8-0 in favour of the Storm. Lamb puts in a big kick, bouncing down just outside the 30.
Look out.
Oh, the bounce. It's with Nico Hines. He crosses halfway, looking for support, looking, then decides to do it himself. That's the easiest way, Nico. Do it yourself, son.
Well, he let the ball bounce, and it bounced back towards the chasing team. And you could just feel something was going to happen. And I think Joey Mano was trying to time himself to make a grab at the ball and do exactly what Nico Hines ended up doing, which is hit the ball at pace, and then he went straight between them.
For Smith to come away to Munster. And on the run for Nukin.
He's got an arm out.
I think he might have got this down.
He's got the extender arm out, and he's put it down. I find this incredible with NRL players, and you see too much of it, particularly with offloads. You got 2 or 3 men in the tackle, and no one worries to stop the hand with the ball.
Southern end of the ground. And away goes Smith, and it's gone short. Ken Bromwich goes over. Melbourne having a party here at the moment.
Well, it was just a relentless set of 6. Play after play after play. They charged over the advantage line. They played the ball quick.
I tried to give him a rap earlier when Addo Carr took off after that kick. Here goes Addo Carr now. Down the sideline. They're chasing, but they're chasing in vain. You're chasing the fox. Wow.
Well, as soon as Justin Olam, you watch him scurry in here on the loose ball and pick it up, and all he wants to do is get it up in the hands of Addo Carr. This is brilliant play from Justin Olam.
Welsh winding it up, and it's intercepted by Rhea Hargreaves.
Go, Jared.
What odds him getting there?
I heard him. His first step, he went, oh no, I got 100 to go. Now he's let the ball go.
He's been stripped.
And then Penne over to Munster, on to Hines. Hines gets it on to Olam, to Addo Carr. And the leading try scorer goes further in front.
I think the last pass was forward, but it doesn't matter. It was beautifully executed. Think about the conditions up there. The players we've seen fumbling the ball, the greasy ball. And the first couple of passes in this sequence weren't great.
So Munster, Hughes, changing direction. And here's a good chance for Munster to put it over the line, and he does. 38, play 0.
Absolutely toying with them.
Running into a brick wall that time. Another charge at the line. He got it away. And the number 9, Brandon Smith, goes in to score. 9 minutes to go. And 44 plays nothing. Hold the phone. Tupanua holding it out in one hand, giving it to Suwali. That's it. Melbourne have inflicted another huge defeat on an opponent. 46-0 tonight.
Whiz kid Reece Walsh was out injured, but the Warriors welcomed a couple of fresh faces as they faced off against the Dragons on the Central Coast. The home side's aim to win and keep in touch with the top 8.
Now Tuivasa-Sheck on the last tackle. Ricochet, play on. Another kick from Kossi. And he comes up with a ball.
Gee, I don't know about that play there from Kossi. I know he comes up with a football, but if you look up, a big wing of them like Kossi looks up, sees Dufty.
Need to defend this first set inside their 20. There's a set restart. Luck infringement. Hunt goes short. Kerr loses the ball. Well, he ends up in goal. He crashes over, but without the prize possession. And Williami for Norman, the kick towards the uprights. There's chasers. The leap is good. Adam Pompey.
Escort.
But a penalty goes the way of St George Illawarra. Now Hunt with the ball on the Vaughan. He's thinking 4-pointer. Great offload by Vaughan. And Hunt scores the first try of the match. There's lots of players wound up for tonight, but Paul Vaughan has been among the best from the very first set of the night. Norman switch of play. Hunt with it. And they're going to run it. Don't worry. Oh, the flick pass from Hunt's a beauty. Then Kerr's trying to chip over the top. This is Egan. Short side, Egan. Oh, he has absolutely shown the Dragons up there. He has just broken in through the front door.
He does things so slow motion, does he, Egan? Plays as hard as he can, Tavanga.
Z Townsend still carrying that shoulder. Tuivasa-Sheck's away with a hop and a skip in front of Dufty. The Warriors have come alive. At 6-all, a great chance for them. Kossi offloading. O'Sullivan, Townsend kicks. Dufty's got back there and does extremely well off balance. Egan. Townsend, straighten up, straight through on the spin. Eliesa Katoa, he can run alone. He's got the post-try celebration.
Gee, he hit that ball beautifully, didn't he?
He loses the shorts and he's short of the line. The double shorts, and then a forward just rolls over. That's embarrassing for the Dragons. The red and white, the fire was doused on the Dragons there. 9 to go, 18 plays 6. Williami to Norman for Ben Hunt. To go right for Dufty. Retreating defence, it opens up for Beale, and there you go. The Dragons make the most of back-to-back sets, and yes, they are still in the game. Warriors in field goal mode, they lead by 8. What's that about? Are they aware that Norman, what on earth is that about? Then on for Norman, working out right for Hunt. Cut out ball there for Bird. He's turned them around. He's turned them around. Have a look at this. Bird is claiming the try. There's numerous hands having a crack at the ball. And there you go. Gets the quick play the ball in. 5 seconds to go. Hunt with it. Goes left. Norman cut out ball. Williami. Ramsey scores in the corner. Ramsey goes fishing and scores to make it 18-all with time up on the clock. And Norman will have a kick from the left touchline to win. The left boot on its way. Corey Norman. Oh! Hits the upright. He's 1 from 5 and we're off to golden points. Vaughan to play it in front of the posts. McCulloch, they come off their line quick, the Warriors. The field goal shot this time is there.
Yeah.
Corey Norman struggling to hit the side of a barn. The goal kicking has kicked the field goal to win it. And St George Illawarra, the great escape. Ladies and gentlemen, you've witnessed it here on Fox League. The Dragons 19, the Warriors 18.
The Battle of the West without the game's best. The big question was, could the Panthers overcome the loss of Nathan Cleary to beat the Eels and make it 17 straight wins at home? It's time to find out.
3 plays down on the set. Parramatta with their best opportunity so far. Another kick here by Gutherson, turns them around again. Oh, Wonga Blake got there first. Blake might have scored against his old club.
Oh, he doesn't look that confident.
No, he doesn't look that confident at all.
There's no downward pressure by Wonga Blake, and he's knocked the ball on. We have a decision.
Kick out now. They've got some numbers here. Burton, down the wing. He'll kick back over the top. Luai's there. Campbell Gillard's come from nowhere. Madison on the last. Plays it to Lussick. Moses, he'll kick towards Brett Nathan's side of the ground. Blake, he arrived early, but they might yield a result yet. Here's Sevo. He gets up and scores.
There's your kick, Gus.
Ugly, wasn't it?
There's your kick.
But Parramatta, this is an area of the game they really work on. Those knockbacks, and when the ball comes back, where they send the ball to. No better than Sevo.
Now they're under pressure.
Are they what? May straight through. You sense they were going to make that one stick there, Penrith. They've had no ball down that end, and they finally got a chance, and they've nailed it for all. Moses with his first big question of the second half. Oh, Charlie didn't want to know about that. It was touched forward. He's going to score here, Kafusi. He touched it forward but caught it before it hit the ground or a Panther. And that's what you get when you let the ball bounce.
Yeah, I think it's Papali'i, Matt.
It is Papali'i. My mistake. Paulo for Kafusi, then Moses, Gutherson. And Gutherson got it back. Sevo! Yes, he scored!
Oh, wow.
I don't think he did.
Oh, he didn't score.
No, he was in the air and threw it at the ground.
The Panthers have been on the back foot for a lot of this game. Here, got a chance here now. Luai, good catch that one. Good tackle as well. Offload to Coruscant. He beat one and beat Coruscant. Oh, they left the gate wide open.
Well, that's remarkable because it was a good tackle and read from Tom Opacek to come up.
Oh, great. Oh, it's a penalty. 2 in the tackle and a strip to put us level. He's done it from right in front. It's tackle 5 according to the referee. Kick out! Gets over but can't get it down yet, does he? Oh, stacks on. Held up.
Well, that's Clint Gutherson again. Amazing. Wow. Amazing.
That's a double wow.
Leota plays it quickly. Coruscant, here it is. Burton's the man. Matt Burton goes doink and hits the post, and it bounces back for Gutherson.
Oh, it's a great game, isn't it?
Now this is point blank range. Matt Burton, come on down. Burton from the 20. He's nailed that one.
He got it.
But in the end, he gets it just inside the left upright.
I'll tell you what, Saio has been enormous tonight. Absolutely enormous.
Short kick-off from Gutherson. Oh, Blake's been buffeting off the ball. It's a penalty to Parramatta. He's turned himself into a good goal kicker. He's got pressure. Moses has pulled it left. He's missed the kick. The Panthers have won.
Coaches Trent Barrett and Des Hasler faced off against their former clubs, but who would leave Stadium Australia with the bragging rights, the battered Bulldogs or the soaring Sea Eagles?
He's forward, catch and pass from Tom Trbojevic. Garrick for the corner. Trbojevic provides, Garrick finishes. Saab down the sideline, showing the speed. Sea Eagles galore inside, and the best of them, the very best. Turbo, Tom Trbojevic backing up. They're setting up, 3 tackles down. Jerry Evans, ball away. And now Croker hits To'o Sipley, who's tough to stop from there. And To'o celebrates his first NRL try. Manly needed to win this game by 12 points to jump the Sydney Roosters into 5th. If they do go on to win by more than 12 12 as Cherry Evans goes long. Let's come back to that point because Saab is showing speed again. Here's Daly Cherry Evans. Now Tom Trbojevic looking for a second and getting it. Tom Trbojevic. And here we go, Harper with Saab on the outside, flying through. Tom has a hat-trick. They are toying with them. Now Trbojevic sends it short side. Parker dummies, finds Trbojevic. The kick for Daly Cherry Evans, off his leg, too heavy, pushes it back.
Got him in.
This is brilliant from the Sea Eagles.
Cherry Evans, his hand is on the ball. His foot is then touching the dead ball line, which means he's out. We have a decision.
Walker, it's tall for 4, Sipley still going, Sipley, 1 try already. He's first in the NRL as he turned it into 2. Tall for 4, Sipley. He's accommodated by the Canterbury defence. Now Croker gets the ball away for Lawton, denied in the first half, but not in the second.
Bulldogs got to make Manly kick out of their end, kick out.
Here's Cherry Evans getting the ball away. Olakau'atu on the charge. Tom Trbojevic on the inside. And Big Homole let him go without the ball. Olakau'atu, what were you thinking?
If that ever happens again and you don't pass to that player on the inside, you might not play again.
Here we go, Harper running off a kick that was taken by Saab. He kicks. Now Tom Trbojevic. The bounce this time, cruels Tom. And now it's knocked on by Meaney. Now Walker, forward, on it goes to Tom Trbojevic, positioning Garrick down the sideline. He kicks back infield. Plenty of Sea Eagles there, but the ball is kicked over the dead ball line by Jeremy Marshall-King.
Want to look at whether there's a professional foul on Tom Trbojevic.
So Will Hopewadi it is, dragging him down.
Will's in the bin.
Yep. Croker to Foran. Out the back, it's Cherry Evans. Over the top to Ruben Garrick. He has 1. Make it 2. Ruben Garrick. The points keep flowing. And there's a celebration. Try July continues. Another 5,000 for Mossy Masoi.
So it's just been stripped for numbers. And Daly Cherry Evans and Tom Trbojevic get him on the outside.
Here's Saab. Saab takes them on, dives for the corner. Did the ankles go into touch? Or has Jason found the in goal? The referee says it's all good. And there's still the best part of 14 minutes to play. Tom Trbojevic gets the ball away. Parker's downfield, trying to link up now and does. Scrambling defence, it's Dory looking for support and finding it. Now Tom Trbojevic, he has 3, not 4, it's brother Ben for his first NRL try.
Ben
Laid on by
in front of the line. Tom Trbojevic runs around him and impacts Jake Averillo's opportunity to defend. We have a decision.
Stimson passing, tipped on nicely. A couple of times it sits up for Jason Saab. Here they go again. They'll kick for 60 points. Saab with the celebration. Here's Cherry Evans kicking out towards the wing of Saab, who gets the bounce. Jason Saab, Tom Trbojevic in field. Jason Saab says, leave it to me. I'll go the length. Jason Saab in for a hat-trick. Daly Cherry Evans provides. It's a thing of beauty. The Manly Sea Eagles at full flight. 11 tries to 0. The biggest win in Manly's history.
If Ricky Stuart's Raiders were any chance of causing headaches in September, they needed to start their charge north on the ladder as soon as possible. Their first opponent after their mid-season pause was the Titans, who were coming off a 32-point thrashing against Manly.
Again, Sami has got a chance here as he's into the backfield. He comes to the fullback and he gets past Simonson, but Louis with the clean-up work.
Well done from Louis. That was a long chase for him.
But the Titans now with a chance. Fogarty exploring. Oh, a cut-out ball, which is forward. Wallace now. This is the last tackle, so Taylor hurries the kick. Oh, Kelly coming through, and Simonson caught in no man's land. Mentioned in no hurry to let Fogarty play it. Taylor short pass. This is where he is so deadly, David Fifita, and somehow he gets there. How many times have we seen that this year? Close to the line, just give it to Fifita. Williams, hitting hard line, had a win tonight.
Time off, they've got David Fifita, late contact.
Oh, this is big.
Fellas,
this could be big here. It's fellas,
be careful.
Wait,
Chids, I've got the scuffle, mate. There's no need to watch this. I've got it. Late, unnecessary contact with a bit of whiplash. Off you go.
Clark, the long ball pass. Lasorno, and Brimson cuts them open. Comes to the fullback. And now Lasorno taken by Tarpany. The Titans, though, with Brimson. Proctor! They're in again! Brimson with his fingerprints all over it, and the Titans, with a man in the bin, take a double-digit lead.
Well, they look good, too, when they play that up-tempo type of game, don't they?
Clark, Chansey, Brimson holds it. Kelly, away. Taylor, looming. Taken. Sebastian Chris, one tackle left. Now, racing into dummy half. It's Mo Fotuaika who gets himself a try. Oh, this is remarkable.
Break.
Here's Fogarty. Oh, dummies. Oh, my goodness. Jamal Fogarty strolls over. That is as easy as it gets. The Titans obliterating the Raiders. Canberra on their line here. Taylor dabs a kick. Brian Kelly takes it. There's another Gold Coast try. Oh, it's flowing tries.
Perfectly weighted kick. Look at that. Bang, straight up into his hands. Can you believe that? And improves his position too, right under the posts.
Fogarty with the cleanest pass. It's into the in goal. And it's off. It's off the hands of Croker. And Kevin Proctor has got back inside the dead ball line and scored.
Well, have a look at that ball bounce. Any other time it had bounced dead in goal, it bounced at right angles.
Now here's something. Simonson away. Avoids the Fifita ankle tap. We've got Chris looming on the inside, but it's fullback on fullback.
Yeah, that's a six again, or a penalty.
Because they score, they're over. Sam Williams, game number 100. He gets on the scoreboard with a try. Oh, there's Peachy, dummy half to Wallace. Now Fogarty, the rainbow, and here they go. Philip Sami. Very, very comfortable try for the Titans.
There's a classy pass. We see it a lot in the NRL now. Just shorten their defensive lineup, a lot of sides.
Yeah, he's Taylor with the cutout ball for Herbert. Oh, it's a soft try. And Patrick Herbert now with the gun salute. And they've equalled the highest score in the history of the club, 44-6. A stunning scoreline here at Canberra Stadium. Gold Coast 44, Canberra 6.
Jake Clifford faced off against his old club just a month after leaving North Queensland. It added plenty of intrigue to Saturday night's showdown between the Knights and Cowboys.
Clifford can put up a monster. Here he is again, not his biggest this time. Holmes is there, and Holmes has lost it. Young to Ponga. Welcome back, KP. Kalen Ponga, the beneficiary of a bomb not stopped by the Cowboys in a 4-0 scoreline.
Yeah, nice start here from Kalen Ponga.
Brayley back and last tackle reached, and Clifford, have a look at this. He barely touches it. And Holmes is across there. It is highly entertaining watching the Clifford kicking game. Good offload there. Now WA for no. One of the quickest in the competition. Ponga gets across. Kick and chase. Kick and chase. Get the ball back. Is it
Does he get it down? Clifford comes across.
Oh, the foot, I think it's in the air.
Hang on.
There's space. I think he's got it up.
Down.
Oh, it's down the other leg.
We all know how good he is in open space. He gets the kick up, but I thought it was too early. He's kicked this too early. He's no chance of getting back to this footy and getting the ball down. And he gets back. He gets the ball down, but his foot goes out.
Here's Ponga again across to Pearce. And off to Sir. Oh, yeah. Jason Taumalolo has rocked. As now Pearce on to Jacob Sayafidi. And the earth shakes in Newcastle as one of the twins plunges over. Now Ponga's been flattened. Ponga has been flattened here. The crowd has reacted. Caelan's okay. And I said before there's a bit of feeling, and it is starting to well and truly do more than just simmer.
We've seen a few of these this weekend. He doesn't have much time to pull out of that Tuolungi.
It'll be a play the ball with Heimel. End of story.
That's the right call.
16 minutes to go until half-time. It is all Newcastle, but it's still only 10-0. Clifford, a kick, Ponga's ended up on his back. Don't worry about that. Man, juggle! Watson is over. And there is the post-try celebration. $5,000 for the Mossy Masoi Foundation. Young's big legs are away. Here comes Ponga. Here come Newcastle. They are back in business in this competition. The Knights have awoken from a slumber. Welcome back. Welcome back. Now Ponga, look at that. Ponga just slides through. Now the Goosey gets away from Dearden. Links up with Dominic Young. And this time, I don't know. Did he get it down? The brilliance of Ponga is, well, I can't use Turbo like because that's Tommy's nickname, but Ponga quite incredible there. Last play with Pearce. It's a conventional bomb. Holmes doesn't even jump. Clifford got it away. Man back to Ponga. Ponga then kicks over to the corner to Young to score. Dominic Young scores a try from the Knights off the top of their head. What about that? When you're hot, you're hot. Ponga's all over it again.
He sure is. That second tap from Kurt Mann
saved him.
Saved him. And then Caelan knew exactly where he needed to get the ball. He didn't waste any time. And the execution was spot on.
Granville, Drinkwater. It's a grubber kick. And there is Ponga. He's been there all night.
Well, he knows where it's going. Caelan's been jammed here. He looks like he's injured.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
That's not nice.
Goes on report for review. Knights fans are saying, give us one more. Give us one more. Pearce inside. Watson will give them one more. He's now got a double. He wants the post-try celebration. It's a big, big win to the Newcastle Knights. Their fans are ecstatic with the performance of their team tonight.
Kevin Walters made a host of changes as the Broncos look to avoid a fifth straight loss, as the Sharks aim to make it 5 wins on the trot for the first time since 2018.
Oh, they've got that wrong there. It's come away from Croft, and there's a forward ball thrown from Katoa, sprinting away as Ramian.
That's a mile forward.
Oh, hang on a sec.
I haven't got it.
Well,
hello, we're going to have a look, eh?
Sione Katoa has juggled the ball.
He doesn't touch anyone.
And he's trying to pass.
After juggling the ball, it has gone forward across the ground. We have a decision.
Johnson, he's got a chance to run. There's a big hole there. The stepping. Oh, Johnson cut down by Hetherington and Turpin. Last tackle. Oh, well, Johnson's out of play. Well, Tolman's put his hands on it. If Johnson is in front, He was the man who played the ball. I suppose it's all fair in love and war. 20 metres away from the line. Last tackle, Brisbane. Croft, they're going to run it. Gamble, now the kick off the legs. Ricochet, Herbie gets it away, and Alex Glenn will score. Little bit of luck in it. Gamble's bottom Rabani, magical, stands in support, back to Tessigneux. That's a beautiful try for the Broncos.
Well, I mentioned a little bit earlier, they've been playing nice and flat and fast. They go straight through. Here he gets the try there at the back end of it, just good support play.
18 completed sets from 20. Trindle, switch, here they come. Kennedy, inside, outside. Mulatalo, what a goal! What pass from Ronaldo! Even the other Ronaldo would be impressed with that.
But this pass, you go a long way to seeing a better pass than this. That's a beauty, that's insane, that's a basketball stuff.
Now Turpin, back for Haas, great ball, and Billy Moore crashes over. The ball skills of Payne Haas. Johnson, Bailey, across with Trindle, then let go, Tracy, Mulatalo's lost the ball.
Flick out the back there from Tracy. He beats him here. Oh, the hand on the ball.
Yeah.
Stripped.
Asako it was.
Well done.
Tyson Campbell celebrates the moment. Turpin now. And then was that forward? Oh, offload!
He's lost it.
Turpin's lost it off the return offload.
And this is big too of the restart straight away. Here goes Kennedy.
They are wobbling in this set. Bailey. And again, Trindle, great ball. Tracy goes over. Tracy flies over for Cronulla.
We can put it all down to William Kennedy, the restart. He just sprinted upfield.
Johnson away. Katoa with support. Johnson looming. Johnson flick. Got it to Rabian. Kennedy's there. Rabian loses the ball and the gamble tackle. Oh, what a play. Look at Tyson. Oh, Jesse. Has he thrown a punch or not? Yeah, look at this. Oh, right in the mush.
Yeah, well, the big thing about it now is you can do all that without...
Matthews back blocker. It's the other fullback sprinting over halfway. Ronaldo is chasing. Ronaldo has got Tessigneux, who has still rolled over to score. That is absolutely fantastic rugby league. Both teams end to end. And Tessigneux has got there for Brisbane.
Oh, Newer, what a run there.
Now, Turpin back, Gamble, New, quickly on, chance for Arthurs has on, did he get it down or lose it? I don't know.
I think he's got it down.
He's claiming the try, Jesse Arthurs. Bailey, Johnson, you run up, he makes you pay, Kennedy, back to Johnson, brilliant, Johnson, Rudolph, offload, Kennedy chip over the top, coming back forward, and Oates takes it dead. 30 seconds to go. Tracy fangs it over the top. Kennedy, Johnson on the outside. Show Nakora finding Katoa with Haas coming across in cover. Now Katoa is headed towards centre field. Kick and sends Kennedy on the chase. Payne Haas, you are brilliant.
Before a ball was even kicked in 2021, round 16 was always slated as Benji Marshall's return to Leichhardt Oval when the West Tigers hosted the Rabbitohs. Sadly though, Sydney's latest COVID-19 outbreak meant Marshall's return to Leichhardt to face his old club was in front of no fans.
Murray sends it out to Reynolds. Then he goes to Walker and Milne in the corner. That's a training gallop to start for South. 2 minutes and they're already over.
That was too easy.
Cook along the line to Murray, to Walker, to Mitchell, to Johnston. He's got Dane Laurie in front of him. Great tackle, Dane Laurie. Brilliant tackle.
That was some tackle. And he has nailed Alex Johnson there, and if he didn't hit him in that fashion, Johnson gets another one in the corner.
Reynolds has a run and then quick and slick play. Gagai to Johnston, kick back for Walker. Oh, they've shredded them again. Cody Walker with a try.
Yeah, but once again, they're backing off on that edge, which gives Walker and Latrell time.
Cook goes to Murray. Now Walker. A kick here on play two. It takes a Tiger boot. And it bounces to Alex Johnston, who has now scored 9 tries in his last 3 and a bit games.
Yeah, deliberate play at the ball there.
South Sydney already with 3 tries. Is there another one coming? They've got stacks. And now Reynolds has gone. Adam Reynolds wasn't even touched then. Not one person laid a finger on him.
They're inviting the opposition to run at them. And when they do...
Adam Reynolds, he's put his foot on the dead ball line.
Has he?
Yeah, he has. How big do you reckon those feet are? They'd be like about size 8, size 9.
Oh.
Yeah, it's on.
That's the 30-metre line when the ball's played. Reynolds working with Walker. Oh, they've got them shot again here. Johnston down the sideline. He flies and he scores.
Coming into tackle 4.
Cook, lovely pass to Reynolds, out to Campbell Graham. Oh, Dewey fell off of him. It's 26-0, and there's a kick to come for Reynolds, and they're just about keeping pace with the clock. Knight, the tackler on play 4. Jacob Little, away to Luke Brooks. Spears it to Dewey, gets away from one. Adam Dewey, he's going to stroll over and score. That's a good start for the Tigers, and Adam Dewey's opened their account.
Yeah, great pass there. Again, like we saw in one of the South tries in the first half, an out ball or a ball that beats the defender in the air.
Laurie, yes,
Oh, yeah.
Stain Laurie's over. Well, Souths haven't got themselves out of the sheds at half-time here. Walker, Graham back on an angled run towards the line. Oh, Campbell Graham's going to score from the scrum. Moses in by. And Adam Dewey with a dummy. Dewey! Oh, wait, that's too easy for the Tigers now.
He's gone into the halves, Dewey. I think this is his best spot. Great try, bad haircut. He just gets the ball in space. Ball in 2 hands, showing the ball.
Cook away for Cam Murray, and there's no resistance there at all now. And the New South Wales forward is the latest South Sydney try scorer. Reynolds, Walker, intercepts. Nofaluma up to the halfway, and they're not going to have the speed to get there. Good chase by Milne from the far side of the ground, but a good read by David Nofaluma.
Brief comeback from the Tigers, but really one-way traffic all afternoon, unfortunately. Another loss to the Tigers at Leichhardt.
That's it for this week's edition of NRL Roundup. Thanks for joining us. I hope you enjoyed the footy across the weekend. And remember, stay locked to NRL.com. It's the place to go for all of your NRL news.
And that's it, full time.